What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Winford, well done. First in today. Greatest streamer of all time. Thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome in Lee and Wolverine over on the Twitch side of things. Welcome in Charles and Warlock. Welcome in, guys. Swiss, what's up, man? You guys getting in here nice and quick? All right, what do we have here? Discord, why are you trying to make your way onto my screen? Get out of here. Okay, self-worth science degree. Okay, Yep. This is just saying you can get a goblin piece in Coliseum. Hobgoblin pre-release bundles. You know, one of these days, I kind of want to try the pre-release thing. I've never actually done that before. It could be fun. As far as like the crystals, obviously the 6-star, it's not really important to me. Oh yeah, we get the new double track. So the new, let's go take a look at that. It's the redesign. Will we get a Mecha Chameleon play with viewers? Dude, I would be so down. That game is actually so fun. When do I think we'll be getting our greater empowered Nexus Crystal for spending? I believe they are aiming for by the end of the week, Felon. So if it doesn't come out within the next couple days, I would expect early next week. I know it's fairly high on their priority list. So I would imagine at the very most within 7 days from now. That would be really highballing it though. They just have a lot of data they need to sift through. Okay, so if we want to look at our tasks, we have to click here, which I kind of liked the simplicity of how it was before, where you could just see what your daily is before, like just with a single menu. I don't like having to open another menu to get that, but that's a small nitpick. I think by and large, this looks crispy. Very crispy indeed. Of course, we got Hobgoblin. At least now we have, like, on the tiers where there's a champion, you get a nice glowy rotating thing. It's kind of cool. What's up, Spidey? Welcome in, man. There's a chance I've done an objective on accident. But I don't think I played any today. Maybe I did. It looks better, but there's no way you're completing this every day. Why do you say that? Did you... I feel like the Plat Pass is pretty easy, personally, to get done. Ooh, a Relic Awakening gem again. Noise. They're still including Limbo tokens, which is interesting. I wonder if this will be a staple moving forward. It would be cool. I know it's not the sigil, but it would be cool if they put sigil credits in there. There is a chance. There's always a chance for everything. All right. Yeah, I must have done so. Oh wait, no, I was leveling up relics earlier, so I figured nobody wanted to watch me do that for an hour. I honestly still need to go finish what I was doing, but I'll spare you. Good way to get my daily super done, though. I did see that the early Black Ops games got ported over to PlayStation. That's super cool. I wonder what kind of old school Call of Duty renaissance will happen now that a lot of people can play it. From what I understand, though, like, it's still like, I don't know that there's like new servers to go with it or anything. It's just you can play it again. I could be wrong. There is always a chance I'll get Spider-Ham. It may be like 0.1%, but there is a chance. You're not wrong. I'm kind of surprised that they ported that to PlayStation. Like, can you not play it on the current? I don't think you can play it on the current Xbox console, can you? I feel like with Microsoft owning Activision or whatever, they would have tried to get it on Xbox as well. Yeah, Swiss, I usually will when they're expiring, but recently I had to get rid of a bunch of Mysterium, so I bought just tons of Embers. So I felt like it would be prudent to go level up some StatCast and whatnot. What's up, Seb? Also, last day that you'll be able to get Twitch drops on my channel, since on Fridays I stream after they change over. So if you guys still have those Twitch drops, make sure you're getting those on lockdown. Rocking the pineapple water bottle again today. Super stoked for it. Oh. Did I have to go through the quest more than once to proceed to the next path in EQ? No. Are you saying you're like completing an EQ quest and the next one is not unlocking? No, I was able to go EQ to EQ to EQ to EQ. For some reason you can't go to the next quest? Really? Huh. That's interesting. Do you have like a screen grab or anything of that happening? I haven't heard of that. Maybe that's in fact, you know what? Let me check right now. Maybe that's an official bug that is known. Yeah, I've completed the first quest of the first chapter in the latest EQ, but the second quest is locked. It doesn't appear. Are you on classic difficulty or are you on Elder? Charles. Rintra and Howard bug? I actually didn't look for that. Let me go see if that's there as well. You're on Elder? Okay, because the example I'm seeing on the bug report section of their official Discord, it looks like this person is in Classic. They're the only one I think I'm seeing that has said anything about it. Oh wait, no, this person gets a network error every time they try and move to the second one, but they're also in Classic. Man, it doesn't seem like it's a very common bug, or if it's just not one that people are reporting a lot. Have you tried relaunching, perhaps? Like, full close the game and then open? I assume you have, but maybe give that a try. And then also, like, is it eventually letting you in if you just keep clearing the quest? I mean, that would be awful. Yeah, we know you don't need. We're just trying to figure out a bug, Samael. It's such a bummer that Hobgoblin sucks. I haven't honestly used him too much. Yeah. I will say this is. I still need to get on the beta server and test him out. But just my initial impression of Hobgoblin is that he is a good champion. He's not like meta redefining or anything, which I think is fine. We can't constantly one up the prior release every single time. Sometimes we need champions that are just on par or just up there. Otherwise the game can get out of hand quick. They're going to be running multiple passes at once. Perhaps. They did mention they could do that. My personal vision is more like you have the plat pass and then maybe there's an event pass for like if there's a sale going on. I'm not sure. Kabam just saved me 25 bucks. I'll probably still get the plat pass anyway. Because it's just valuable. Also, invulnerability boost. Best boost, by the way. Yeah, except I like to miss out on all of the like extra pass things. So I'll wait until the very final day. Well, not final day, but I'll wait until I'm at least to the final like reward track. And then I'll buy the plat pass. So I just get all those resources at once. Although these are kind of enticing, the web of corruption shards. But they're still not like that crazy. And then Mysterium is like super not crazy. Anyway. Let's go ahead and we'll do at least one solo raid. Black Tarantula seems very cool. He's a champion I want to play on the beta server as well. Oh, they changed the Saga logo. Dude, Venom probably just hammers things with the Saga boost, huh? $63 crystals off. Oh, from the Grace. Yeah, hopefully you can get lucky, Gav. Did I see the picture you sent? I did not. I can take a look at it. I'm assuming it's about your EQ woes. Werewolf is a lot more consistent with the raids ever since they changed like how the like boosts scale your damage over time damage. You're prepared to go all the way? Gav, do you like that character from like comics and stuff, or is it just like you really think that character looks very strong? I do think he looks pretty awesome. Huh. What's odd is it puts your exploration not at 100%. Unless it only shows that as like your running percentage for that chapter. It does seem to be chapter 2 that is bugged. If you try... Like, does the same thing happen in classic difficulty? I don't know that that would do anything if you were to clear it. That's super weird though. I mean, you've never needed to 100% a quest to unlock the next one, so that wouldn't make sense. I hope you can get it figured out. It's like you if it is elder difficulty, it should just full explore because you're going through every single path in one go. That's just really weird. He does seem very, very strong. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wish I had like I wish I didn't have to wait until the Titan to get champions like him, man. I'm just too much of a... I'm too stingy with my units. Yeah, you could try and go through one more time and see what happens. Hopefully it fixes. Keep me posted on that. Just maybe I'll bring that up to the powers that be. I mean, it's not like it's your first time playing MCOC. You know, you obviously know where the quests are. Oh yeah, big damage. Yeah, I will say, having to wait on Ascension for so long, definitely not my favorite decision Kabam has ever made. That is definitely true. Okay, so it was on Classic. But it looked like... I mean, in the screenshot you sent me, it's toggled into Classic, though. That's why I'm confused. Unless if you toggle over to Elder, it doesn't show... Or it's... Unless if you toggle over to Elder, it still shows the quest as partially explored and finished, but not... I don't know. That must be it, though. I know I saw that Warlock, but I also saw the Elder was toggled on, so I just thought that was weird that it would still show 39% even with Elder difficulty toggled as active. But it looks like the percentage exploration stays. At least that's what it appears to be. Oh, cool. That was double. All 120 for Maddie? Oh my goodness. Man, and it took you all 120. That's what's crazy. I'm always tempted, Gav, just to like, you know what? Maybe I'll be lucky. I'm just gonna send it. And then my voice in the back of my head says, no, Bedizzle, you grinded for these units from Arena. You're not gonna, probably not gonna get anything. Just chill. From your keys, you got the Elder Crystals and pulled Ascended Dr. Bong? That's awesome, Nick. Holy luck, dude. I got a big fat nada from those. Okay, Ascended attackers gain your fight bar when clearing a health bar. Okay. Immune to Enervate. Strike the defender with either a striker or heavy attack. While the defender's regen rate is above 0%, they cannot heal. Attacker resists up to 90% of degen damage. Knocking the defender down. Removes degeneration effects. Each inflicting one on the defender. Defender gains an indestructible charge every 30 seconds, up to 1. When the attacker activates a special attack, reset the timer and remove a charge. So you have to alternate specials. Immune to empty buffs? Oh, okay. He goes unblockable every 9 seconds. Whew, boy. All right, so alternate specials. Once in a while, he's unblockable. No, I can't use my sweet prince. All right, well, I remember some people saying that Sandman was effective, that people were using anti-venom as well. But I think it's only fair we give Rhino a go. I got the 6 as well, Gav. Rhino is obviously the move. He is a damage powerhouse. Anyway, maybe I'll try Photon just because she's rank 4. If not, we'll probably go at it with the Man of Sand. Oh, does he start unblockable? I guess I'll find out. He does not. Man, he is so chunky. Like, literally. Like, I feel like Photon was doing a pretty good amount of damage. Come on, dude. Really? This might be a long one, chat. He doesn't want to do anything I want him to. What? That caught me? Okay. All right. I'm washed. Man, at least the node gives you a built-in, like, degen resist. That would be awful without it. Dude, this Mojo is the most passive guy I've ever seen. What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? Leave me alone. Yeah, we'll try anti-venom. Don't worry, you guys. You guys know me. I like to try a bunch of different options when it's Coliseum. I also like when my opponent uses special attacks. Aw, he went unblockable like the best time. Tragic. If I can get at least like 5 health bars with Photon, I'll be okay. Stay away from me, creepy fat man. No, he keeps going unblockable every time I don't want him to. Joe Fix It? Yeah, I think Lee was using Joe Fix It, if I remember right. He seemed to mention he was doing okay with him. No, I forgot there were 3 beams. Well, I was not really looking at what Mojo looked like. Hulk Relic, Special 3, Special 1, Special 2. 10 points. I wonder why they did that, where, like, you get double points. I feel like that was kind of unnecessary. See, here's the thing with the anti-venom, guys. He's just a whittle guy. Leon, thank you for the follow. He's just a whittle guy. He's what, rank 2? He's rank 2. He's not even max sig. Look at him. Poor guy. He's only max, he's only sig 30. You know, he is worth a rank up though. We'll send it. Why not? Whoa. Whoa. Look, guys, I'm elder again. What? What? Yay, we did it. What the crap? Also, you guys over on YouTube, let me know if the stream quality feels different than usual at all. I made it a little bit lower latency, and I don't know if that is going to ruin things. So keep me posted. Yeah, I'm like Elder the sequel. Elder the Squeakquel. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right. It's less delayed. You did notice, but like, is the stream quality noticeably different? I guess is the important thing. Because I figured like Twitch chat always has a really slow or a small delay, and it would make it a lot easier to like cross chat with Twitch, if that makes sense, if the delays were closer. And I don't want to do that by adding a bigger delay to Twitch. I would rather just get it as close to simultaneous as I can. Oh, Mojo finally figuring out what it's like to be a YouTuber. All the critics. And if only anti-venom was sig 200. All right, I better not be let down with this special 2. If I can get there in the first place. And I could just block that all day if I was sig 200. Not having to deal with the unblockable is pretty nice. All right, here we go. Wow. I feel nothing. I did it how I was told. Oh, I couldn't do that. I had to do special 1. Oh, look at that full dex on the special 2, though. Oh my gosh, he's nuts. Wait, what? Huh? Ouch. And then degen really does start to hurt a lot if you have a couple bars of power. This probably would go a lot better if I could block him. Then I would gain power a lot faster. I mean, I guess I could do that until I'm about to die and then start dexing. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. All right, well, we got 4 health bars. I mean, what? Oh, that last hit tickled me. I don't know. They did the double points, but I feel like it's more than made up for by the fact that he's kind of tanky. And you, like, my best run is 5 health bars, man. That's brutal. And I don't feel like anti-venom is the answer unless I am, like, really just starting to block everything. But he's not max sig, so he can't really do that. We could try Joseph fix it after Sandman. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you enjoy the stream so much that you just don't know how to express it, well, let me show you. All right, there's a nice little thumbs up on the YouTubes that if you press it, more people will arrive in the stream. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, if you could go ahead and press that for me if you're enjoying the stream, that would be awesome. Moto is so decelerated right now, it's insane. I can try anti-venom one more time with the Hulk relic. That's fine. All right, we're gonna have a special 2 to dodge, or we can just block it. That's fine. Dude, that special has an insane corner carry. Oh, I have to throw this guy, huh? You're a silly goose, Beedizzle. No, I got hit. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're chilling. Sandman would be going crazy if he was ranked up. I will say, I do think that, I don't know if it's this particular stage or what, but there does seem to be some weird shading going on. I didn't notice it when you guys mentioned it the other night, but I do think in this fight in particular, it is a little bit off. Okay, that's dumb that you still take the higher damage on the degen even after you use your special. Because I thought like you should have higher resist to it after that. I'm dead. That degen's gonna kill me anyway. Okay, Sandman wasn't awful. Honestly, if he was ranked up to like rank 3 or 4, he would be actually pretty good. Yeah, it's like it's like there's something in the skybox, Wolverine. My hope is that somehow it's like some Easter eggs for like Spider-Man Noir getting added into the game, and then like slowly the Noir mode will creep into the contest, and then everything will like change to be black and white for like a week or something. That would be cool. At least that's what my imagination wants to happen. I don't know if that would actually happen or not though. She-Hulk is probably pretty good for that fight, right? Unless he would like nullify your Furies. I don't really know how Mojo's nullification works. Dude, I might be better off. I actually genuinely want to see if I can get a health bar with Rhino first. But I might be better just using Photon on repeat because she's my only rank 4 that's usable here. Oh, after I try Anti-Venom with the Hulk Relic, of course. Oh, is she an option? I didn't even notice. Wolverine. Oh, baby. This is the damage we were looking for. Are you seeing this, chat? Rhino truly is in a class of his own. Boom. Did you see that burst from collectives? So much damage. Dude, he's nuts, chat. Is your Sandman rank 4 Nova Flame? Because yeah, I think Sandman is an excellent option. Mine's just not ranked up. He's only ranked 2. Yeah, we did it. Rhino can do a health bar, confirmed. Rhino is also darker, yeah. No, Rhino. Oh, I thought I was out of range on that. Can you imagine, like, you're a semi-new account and Rhino is like the only champion you have that you can even do this with? That would be so sad. All right, that being said, I might commit Seppuku. I can't stand playing Rhinoceros. Actually, look at that damage. It's nuts. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do 2 health bars. Yeah, we are. Never mind, Rhino. I take it back. You're absolutely crazy. It's got to stack these traumas. Look at the damage now. Why am I still doing this? I don't have to. I have free will. All right. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop. My rhino addiction is over. All right. Okay. All right. Is the damage in the room with us? No, it's not, Lee. It's not. But hey, 6 points though. Rhino's crazy with it. That's honestly more. I thought 1 health bar was gonna be a lot more painful than that. Civil Warrior was your best hack? Rough. It's a low tier class, but you know what? He's trying his best. All right, Swiss. We don't hold it against him. I mean, we do a little bit actually. Alrighty, I need... Where's my Hulk relic? There it is. It's actually on Hulk. Crazy. Should I rank it up? Why not? Rank it up. Why not? While we're here. Regen. Oh, I guess that'll kind of help a little bit since I don't have the Sig maxed out, huh? Okay, we won't worry too much about that. Regen effect potency. And then getting a regen effect applies the following effects. Try that one as well, huh? Maybe if he's max sig, this one would be better, but since he's not, this one is probably better. This is a cruel thing to say, but I'd rather watch paint dry than watching Rhino on offense. Oh, that is brutal. Also, so true. I'm not gonna lie though, I was actually starting to have way too much fun right there playing Rhino. I'm gonna try and block a lot more with this one. See how it goes. I should probably get in the habit of heavy punishing the special one also, in case I have a degen on me. Then it'll transfer to him. Why do I do the special 3, by the way? I guess I didn't ask. Yeah, I've always just played anti-venom like special 1, special 2. No way I missed that. So washed. Dude, I'm kind of getting that down pretty. Oh my gosh. That was nuts, dude. That crit was big time. Dude, why didn't you tell me anti-venom was good for this fight? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Although I am starting to slowly die. We won't be able to block hits for much longer. Ouch, knock him down, knock him down. Are you gonna attack me, big dog? Seriously? I thought he was gonna wait the entire sleep timer out there. That would have been brutal. That immortality starts to get really obnoxious. Yeah. Because you just like you can't full combo to gain powers because he just gets so much power. All right, we're halfway there. Honestly, we'll probably go back in with anti-venom. I feel like he was doing pretty good. I think Max Sig here would actually be the difference maker. I don't want to oversell it, but I think it would be. Vitali, New York, I'm assuming. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Or it's Vitali. Vital and I also sounds really cool. I just see NY at the end and I assume New York. I'm gonna stop being so scared of the SP2. I think that's a secret too. Just getting good, basically. And I think transferring the degen is a huge deal as well. That's a big difference maker. Wish his furies lasted longer. Anti-Venom is a champ I feel like could be ascended semi-soon. You know, he just gives off the vibe. I feel like I'm barely getting to 5 health bars every freaking fight. That hit me? All right. What's up, Doom? How are you? Ugh, you getting ready for your doomsday acting? Oh, this is quite the slugfest, man. I don't want to use a greater champion boost. Can I let me go see if I can snag one. I think it's these crystals that have them, right? Do these ones have the green dudes in them? One of them has some sort of green boost, I think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is it in here? Maybe they don't have them. Am I tripping? I thought these had attack boosts. It is the 100k? Or wait, what? Oh, Luke Cage. I don't have my Luke Cage leveled up very much. Did you mean the 10k? Or like you mean this one? Oh, it does. Okay, yep, there it is. See, I knew I hold on to those crystals for a reason. All right, we got a handful. Small boost, but it might be the difference for like a single health bar or so. I thought you were talking about like a crystal where one crystal costed 100,000 shards. So I was extremely confused. Honestly, I should pop more of those and fill my inventory with those though. Oh, finally getting rid of some energy. Isn't this smaller latency better? It does feel better, yeah. Especially with stuff like that. That's a great example. I'm just worried about losing like quality of the stream. That's all I'm worried about. But if it's good with you guys, it's good with me. Attack me, coward. Seriously, Mojo, attack me anytime. This would be a fun fight with Wave, I feel like. Dashing in mid-special. Thought I dex too early there. I was gonna get clipped. Why did they feel the need to put all the most slightly annoying defenders in the Mystic EQ? I didn't even notice what defenders were there. I feel like for the most part EQ is like it was super free. Honestly, as little I use Hulk, I might just keep the Hulk relic on anti-venom. Seems a lot more worth it over there. Usually I like to race up to another special 2 to double up my Furies. It kind of stinks that playing around the nodes makes that really hard. Because you have to alternate specials. Honestly, I'm not even concerned. Like, 5 health bars is my goal. I just don't have the health sustain to get further than that. Oh my gosh, that worked. That didn't reach. And then I was late on that. Don't hit me. No. So close to another health bar. No. Don't hit me with the degen. All right, we're good. I can die now. I definitely think anti-venom is my best champion for this fight for sure. At least that I have leveled up. I think Sandman would probably be a close candidate as well. Venom with the Venom Relic. You think you would put him on that level of value? I mean, it does feel that way. It feels significantly better. I do agree. None of them are major annoying, but it's kind of slightly annoying ones. Like Agent Venom, is that kind of who you're talking about, Samir? Quan Lindsay, welcome in. What are y'all's thoughts on Hoggoblin? Well, my thoughts so far, and I haven't played him in the content creator beta yet, which I should. But maybe we could do that on stream tomorrow. I think I can. I'd have to check. I'm pretty sure I can. Anyway, I think he seems like a great tech champion, and that's good. I don't think he's anything special. Like, I think for a lot of fights, you're still going to want to use Jack-o'-lantern. You're still going to want to use Bastion for a lot of things. But if you were to pull Hobgoblin, he can be a very serviceable tech. One thing I do think he will excel at maybe a little better than most is punching outside of class advantage. I know a lot of people are pointing out the fact that he doesn't have access to plasma and stuff. Like, he just has incinerate, which is a pretty big drawback against the mutant class. I will agree. But I think he still lends himself well to fighting into other classes. Maybe more than some of the other, like, god tier tech champions. I think he's just a good, like, new champion, which I think is always nice. If you make every champion like super crazy, it makes the game a lot harder to balance and a lot harder to like avoid insane power creep. So that's kind of my stance on hobby. Of course, like, we'll just have to wait and see at the end of the day. I feel like content creators, like, we can play and we can exhibit and express our opinions on champions, but you really don't see potential for champions fully realized until they make it into the wild. And then people can like devise cool ways to play them, stuff like that. Oh, what? I can't chain, and that's sad. And like, anti-venom just doesn't crit, man. I feel like I'll do full combos all the time and he just refuses to crit. I don't know if there's data to back that up or if I'm just like placeboing that into my brain. I mean, like, there was a crit. There's another one. I mean, you sure do notice it when you do crit, though. Okay, unless we make a critical error, I think we should have this run and then probably one more, and then I think we'll be done with this mojo. No, there's the critical error. No. Oh, well. Oh, well. Agent Venom, Shield, Black Cat, Guillotine, Guardian. Yeah, they are pretty annoying. I agree. You just watch Seaton's video. You'll buy the pass, but won't rank him up. I think that's a fair reaction, especially if you have some of those other really, like, stereotypically good champions ranked up already. Like Bastion or Jack. Like, I probably won't invest too much in Hobgoblin when I get him. But I do think he's cool, and I think he'll probably come in handy for certain fights in the future. But he just doesn't really fill any void in my roster. Okay, we only need 2 health bars. Is part of the Science Collectives, Charles, is that crit focused at all? Because maybe the higher you get, then the more reliable he'll be with crits. Honestly, it kind of tempts me to give him a crit stat focus. That being said, I just hit like 5 crits in a row. Oh yeah, Prowler also, but I don't have him, so he doesn't get mentioned. With Hobgoblin, it almost feels like they were going for Ironheart, but then imagine the Incinerates are like burst damage instead. They both apply incredible amounts of incinerate. All right, let's play like a lunatic. We already won, chat. Ironheart does have the Rupture pre-fight, yeah. Champions that rely on their debuffs to do damage, I always get like slightly annoyed when if they can't inflict that debuff, they don't have a backup mechanism to do damage. Yeah, it's not apples to oranges, that's for sure. Or it's not apples to apples. It is apples to oranges. Oh, I love claiming the goodies from Coliseum. Like, the rewards are so juicy. This needs to come by more often, honestly. Nice runs. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wish I could have done better, man. I just feel like my anti-venom is kind of a bum compared to a lot of other people. He was a champion a lot of people like insta rank forward when it came to the game. Got his buff. We can't even get the science degree until next week. Oh wait, not next week. Never mind. This is 12 days. Oh, I forgot they're 2 weeks long. Man, I wish these were 1 week long, actually. 2 weeks is kind of nice, but only just. Also, fighting Korg is going to be wonderful. Can't wait. Jack, Bastion, Warlock, Ironheart, Future Ant-Man are your favorite tech characters. Very, very good lineup. Very good lineup. Tech is a pretty good class, though, across the board. Like, let's go through the tech champs real quick. As far as like in that group that you mentioned, Yondu, Ruby Thursday could also be in there. Sentinel can be in there. Like, there's a lot of candidates for like top 5, and I think you can change them around quite a bit. You could maybe make an argument for Iron Man. Like, Warlock's not even bad now that he's Ascensionable. Starkey. There's a lot of good techs, man. Yeah, Elijah, I don't know what they were thinking, having to like split the progress that way. Because yeah, same way in ours, we're done with the creepies, and then crawlies are like halfway. Shout out to these people that are taking one for the team. Yeah, we had like a poll in our Discord that was like, all right, we need to try and split this up. It's not really that big of a deal, though. I mean, like, you're missing out on a like very, very small amount of Essentia, which I think a lot of people are usually close to max anyways. I mean, I always max it out or get close to maxing it out because I just don't use it on much. It's the principle. I get it. I get wanting to get all the things. Rewards maxing. Ooh, Jean Grey and Namor. I would probably use Dazzler if Dazzler is available. All right, let's open some goodies real quick, chat, shall we? It's just too hard to coordinate things in alliances, man. I really genuinely wish alliance rosters were only 15 people or less. Venom. How appropriate. Obviously, they couldn't really roll that back now. You can't unring that bell. We are now 30 alliance members and always will be. I wish upon a star, though, that it was less. Life would be so much easier. Planning war, coordinating in-game events would be so much better with a smaller alliance size. That is true, Charles. That is true. Dazzler just do big burst special 2 damage. Like Unga Bunga style. So I like Dazzler a lot. Did I get any? No, okay. I know that gave me some shards. Give me enough for a basic. It did. Ooh, hopefully that's enough to give us one more basic 7-star. Sapped your optimism for getting Ascended Scream. You have 80 refills to go. Dude, Ascended Scream is going to be nigh impossible to get unless you're in like a super top alliance. Danny Moonstar or Kitty Pride? Does Danny counter the Thorns damage? I don't know if she does. Danny do that? I don't think her attacks are all energy attacks. Not sure. All right, guys. Here's the deal. It has been a while. It has been a while. We didn't get to do it the other night because we were speedrunning our EQ crystal opening. All right, guys. But you are all now going to have a chance to get a crisp high 5. All right. This is different from the crisp high 5 that we signed the stream off with. Okay. This one has legitimate cosmic superpowers. Okay. It will get you whatever you want in life, allegedly. All right. Now you may see people guessing names of champions in chat. If you're new here, let me give you the rundown. Okay. So here I have 2 crystals, which means 2 champions, which means 2 guesses per person at which champions are going to pop out of these crystals. For each one you get correct, you get your very own, very special crisp high 5. Okay. Trust me, it's worth going for. 2 guesses per person. The order does not matter. You just have to guess the champ that pops out of this bad boy. Also, it does have legit weight behind it. There's actually multiple customer testimonials out there. We're obviously hunting Spider-Ham, who notoriously hates us, and Prowler as well. Oh, that's cool, Elijah. Tier 1 war would be way too stressful, I feel like. I could never do it. Also, I just like... I hate fighting the toxic defenders, man. I don't want to do it willingly every single week, multiple times. And I kind of do. We're starting to get into the wars where people put legit defenders down, which is a bit unlucky. All right, guys, if you're lurking, you have 1 more minute left to get your guesses in. All right. Trust me, go for it, chat. While you're doing that as well, guys, please subscribe, like the stream, all that fun stuff. Help us to hit 1,000 subscribers. Prowler, Hulk, Misty Knight, Black Panther, Red Goblin, Mangog, and War Machine. Samir, I feel good about that guess. I think you might get one right. I think Iron Man. will be there as one of them. And then the second one is going to be Prowler. All right. It's been long enough. It would be the icing on the cake if I got Prowler before Spider-Ham, because he's my only other anywhere close champion that I want, really. I think the smart thing too, by the way, would be to save my basics until Imperiosa, but we're going to send it whenever we get a basic. Crystal numero uno is Yelena. Nobody guessed Yelena. Yelena Belova. That's a Belova champion. That's for sure. All right, crystal number 2. Let's see it. Let's see the pig roll around the corner. Come on. Odin. Ooh, right in the nick of time, Matthew. And we have ourselves a Silver Surfer who's like Sig 120, I feel like, or something. Okay, but lower than I thought. He's 660, but still 66 higher than I would like. All right, well, we tried, chat. We tried. If you don't see a champion you want in the reel, you back out. I mean, the reel does nothing. The reel is just there as like eye candy. Well, another strikeout, another swing and a miss. I wish I could open Titans. Curse our good Titan luck this last roll around. Only missing Pixie is not worth. Dang it. All right, well, we tried. I do need to go, I think, get another champion on the podium here in the good old Alliance Corvus Glaive fight. Who do we want to use? Ew. I mean, Shathra is actually probably not too bad. Dr. Bongathy. She-Hulk? Is she probably okay? She might be okay. Try She-Hulk. I don't even remember what happens in this fight. I just need to get a score. It doesn't have to be crazy. I think he just means if you open a crystal and you don't get what you want, Wolverine, then you just back out. At least that was my understanding. Oh yeah, Soul Barb stuff. No way, I thought I got the parry and I didn't. Oh well. And I need to get that timing back down. Also, I was having no problem punishing the special one not too long ago. By not too long ago, I literally mean like 2 seconds ago. Like the last time I did this fight. Oh well, it'll get a lot easier if I get him to Special 2ville. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. That's what I've been doing, Elijah, but he's still just miraculously having enough time to recover. It's all right. And honestly, it could be one of those, like, because I'm a PC gamer issues. So, like, the input might be like a barely too late kind of deal. I don't know. You stop after 14 mil? Yeah, I usually stop at the minimum for my alliance, which is only 4 million. Like, this will probably be my only run, honestly. And then I probably won't bother to level up the podium much. No, he's a genius. So close. I won't attack. I won't do it. I won't do it. I gotta get the timeout. Come on. No. That was a really good run. First try, man. You make it a competition. That's probably a good thing to do, Elijah. What would be even cooler is if you have someone in your alliance willing to offer some sort of incentive, right? Like highest Coliseum scorer gets a gift card or something. Honestly, Quinn, Quan, my roster is the same. There's a lot of champs at rank 1 even that I wish were rank 4, but there's just other champions I would rather rank up to rank 4 first, you know? Might have gotten more bars than you did. Yeah, Deathless Shield was kind of crushed, dude. Like, legit destroyed. Let's see what my alliance is doing. Is anybody using Deathless Shield? Oh, people using Yondu. Nice. Serpent. These people in their level 4 podiums, man. Couldn't be me. Bare minimum be Dizzle. That's what they call me. Shathra. Total points, though. That's where the boys become men. 640k with Deathless She-Hulk. Is that the highest in the alliance? There's no way that's the highest. I guarantee it's not. People are better. It can't be. That was a ridiculously good run, though. It might be. Dude, is that the best run? Unless there's one I'm missing. I think. Ah, no. He got more with Null. Ah, so close. It's a rank 5 Sig 200 Null, though. And that was a... What's my Deathless She-Hulk? She's rank 3? Yeah, she's a rank 3 Sig 9. And she almost outscored a rank 5 Sig 200 Null. Okay, that's big time. And that was one singular Deathless She-Hulk run. Spidey got 22 with that, 23 with cough. Hey man, Paviter. You would think so, Elijah. No, I think this is like it's not a try hard. It's like a high casual, I would say. Also, what's up, Tim? Welcome in, man. Nah, we're just do the bare minimum. Bare minimum Brian's. And I wish these refreshed. Give me these again, please. I'd buy them yesterday. You got sick tonight? So you called out of work? Dude, I'm bummed to hear that, man. Good to see you, though. Good to see you, though. All right, well, I guess we'll just kind of hang out and play some arena for a little bit, chat. Actually, 4-star arena, probably. That's more worth. He put it all into the Bastion title? Dude, I actually think so, Elijah. I think so. That was his Mona Lisa, for sure. Hey, Anna, how are ya? I believe in you, Tim. Did you see the run with Deathless She-Hulk we just had? Pretty good. I know yours is rank 4. Time to grind units? Always. Always time. I wish I could grind units more. Yeah, I don't know. My alliance is kind of like where I would want to be in an alliance, at least. I preach very much, at least for me, that it's too easy to get burnt out on this game if you're like super duper competitive with it. I prefer alliances that are mostly chill. This is just a nice alliance because they're mostly chill, but they also like will actually turn the game on and play the game. So it's kind of best of both worlds. It takes so long. I know. I used to grind arena so much more than I currently have time to. Oh my gosh, Chorus, dude. I hate the passive 4-star arena AI. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually spend a lot of real money on like deals and stuff, so this is the only way I can give the people the content they want. Just gotta kind of put your head down and do the arena. It would probably help if I used recoils, but then I gotta switch, and that costs units. Tis not worth. You ascended some 5-star champs? Nice, Elijah. The most useless champions in the entire game, the 5 stars. You got Archangel thanks to arenas? I could have, but then I would have been broke. And I'm worried I won't have enough units when Banquet rolls around. It actually is stressing me out a little more than I think it should. That I won't have enough units for the Banquet. Oh no, did it happen, Samir? Did it finally happen? I feel like if it did, you would have rolled in here and typed in all caps. I would do it once in a while, Elijah. Just because those milestones are kind of low, you get them really fast. Sig 100 and Baku. See, I knew it. I've known you long enough, Samir. I know how you'd react if it was a Madeline. Sig 100 and Baku. Dang, man. My condolences. Maybe one day you'll get Madeline Pryor. On the bright side, she's gonna be in the Titan for the next like million years, so it's okay. Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, Elijah, you're a very diligent arena grinder though, so it'll get back to you quick. That's what I noticed back when I actually could finish out all the arenas. There is no bright side. There's always a bright side. You just gotta find it. Like 40 Titans deep. Imagine how I feel for this stupid champion, dude. Like, I should message Karate Mike and see if they can get me like the back end data. I want to know how many crystals have I opened hunting Spider-Ham. I have to know. It has to be 1 million. It has to be 1 million. Samir, is Maddie the only champ you're missing, or are you missing somebody else in the Titan also? Also buff Iron Fist. Stellar Forged Iron Fist would go so hard. Only her? Dude, that's wild. Well, go hit the battlegrounds, man. Got to get that Radiance. Radiance equal Titan. Yo, Spidey 2099 has the goofiest special too. It's like a ballerina move. You don't have Pixie or Wave, but they both suck. They're good champions. Pillow Fist. I like that stud. Dude, I actually genuinely might get cooked. Dude, Wave is good. Pixie's good. They're just not Madeline Pryor. Quan pushing it. Dude, just rubbing it in. Dude, I forget Wong has, or not Wong. Mordo has Steadfast. Actually goated. Really? I guess I should have kept holding block. Like, why would you do that? Why would you just throw your special into block like that, Nick Fury? You're a mad lad. Who are you? I hate everything. I believe she is actually pretty decent in towers. I don't know how effective she is in like high towers though. Dude, this passive AI is killing me, man. It is a very bright stage now. Which is good. Now the chair will be illuminated in all of its glory. Look at that thing in the background, chat. Look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah, Ascension is big time in towers. Oh my gosh. I'm so used to that being so passive that I just decided to get that like dash in because I'm just fed up with waiting. And then they just intercept me because they're geniuses. Maybe we'd live here if we knew how to properly play Magic. Come on, use it, please. I'm not gonna dash in. I know you're gonna burn me with this special too. Havoc, dude. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's a Christmas miracle. How do you unlock Apex Coliseum? Yeah, what is your progression level? I think it depends on that. I don't know exactly what you have to be, though. If you do have it unlocked, it should just appear for you in the fight screen. Just right here in between Towers and Alliance event. If it's not there, like maybe you just recently moved up, then you might have to relaunch your game. But yeah, I'm not sure what the minimum progression level is. So yeah, if it doesn't show up, then like after a relaunch, I would just say you probably just need to be a higher progression level. The AI can read your mind, Swiss. Not just in MCOC, in real life too. They're just too good at pattern recognition. Not in MCOC. It's not that smart, but real life. How's everybody getting Ascension on Madeline? They're just getting lucky from the pre-release crystals, and then the crystals you could get during the last Sizzlin sale. There was a chance of getting them Ascended. Or like some of the newer champions. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The machines are smart. Smarter than I will ever be. How close are we to Skynet? I don't know. The thing with AI is I feel like it can just kind of pivot on a dime. You know, like any day the AGI could happen and then like a switch could flip. So I feel like it's almost impossible to predict. I do kind of almost think that like AI is making humanity just less intelligent. And so the stuff that we're feeding AI as a result is also less intelligent. I kind of wonder if that will hinder it in some way in the future. I'm not sure how that'll work. If ChatGPT gets a body, we're all doomed. It's not ChatGPT I'm worried about. I'm worried about Claude. Nah, I'm not super worried about AI. Not in its current form. I do think it can get to a point where it's a little bit sketchy. But again, I don't know. I think like that genie's already out of the bottle. At this point, you wait and see. As long as MCOC is still around when our AI overlords are taking over the world. Right, chat? Very nice. 11.4 million. That's pretty good. I mean, it's no 11.5 million, but dude, can every champion I use in Arena be a Hitmonkey, please? 4-second fight. I could get so much done in the 4-star Arena, it's not even funny. That would be cheating. Yeah, you're probably right. Speaking of cheating, can you believe people actually cheat in this game? That's wild to me. If you're gonna go cheat in like a super popular AAA title. Go destroy people in Fortnite or like Apex Legends or something. Leave Marvel Contest of Champions alone. You're cheating on a mobile game? Really? I mean, not to say mobile games are like small or anything like that, or like lesser than, but like, come on, really? I mean, don't cheat at all, to be honest, but you're not cheating. Oh man. Get a how-to mod video, show up how to mod in this game, Elijah? That's actually crazy if that's the case. Yeah, me too, Quan. Lucky Ducks. I think they did what they could to try and remedy the situation, though. And I'm glad they didn't sit idly by and do nothing. I think that was the right move. I don't think there is a perfect answer to the situation, though. They just did what they could. There's an APK video showed you which... See, stuff like that cracks me up. Like, you're going to publish a tutorial. Surely there are people that are employees of Kabam that are specifically on the anti-cheat. I would hope so, at least. That are looking for YouTube tutorials just like that, and then they find the APK, and then they can just analyze it, or like use the stuff in the video to find people that are actually cheating. It just feels like crazy. If you're gonna cheat, you gotta keep it to yourself, man. Carnage versus Venom matchup. Easy peasy. Yeah, I can definitely see that, Elijah. I also see a lot of other people's points of view on the thing. Like, there's just multiple parties that were affected, and I think they all have different ways they can view it. That's what makes it so difficult to try and address this situation. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Not in my head, or not that I could think of, at least. So I think they did right by as many people as they could. Now, that being said, I obviously am slightly biased because I spent nothing on the sale, so I can't possibly fully understand how people are feeling, but I can guess. I played this game for a long time. Ouch. Yeah, constantly comparing your experience to other people's is just a slippery slope, I think, Elijah. It's just a good way to go about life in general. You can glance at the other side, but don't stare, you know? Or if it... really, it's a coin flip. I mean, they're both going to be in the Titan for a while. Doctor Strange will leave first, if that. changes your decision in any way. I don't know that there's necessarily a perfect answer to that, Tim. I feel like Doctor Strange maybe gets a little more value. I think Madeline's just gives her pre-fights, don't they? I could be totally misremembering that though. But I do like me some Doctor Strange. I feel like you have to do it for the nostalgia, if anything, Tim. Because you're an OG player and Doctor Strange is an OG champion. Sigil Witch might not be a bad idea, honestly. But you're eventually going to get her for free anyway, because you can get her Ascension. Unless you just don't care about that. You want to use your sigils elsewhere. Beeman 5000, thank you for the follow. Minor blip in the stream. Are we back to normal now, Wolverine? I mean, we are ending soon anyways. But I will say I've used my Doctor Strange a lot more than I have my Madeline so far. That's all right. We're just gonna, I'm not gonna bother trying to fix the stream. We're gonna be wrapping it up after this set anyway. Also, exciting news, guys. I might, in the coming weeks, be streaming from a different room because there's a massive mold problem in the walls. So that's gonna be fun. Apparently, somehow, some way, which we don't know, water has been getting in the walls, and we discovered mold like a while ago, and it just took forever to get checked out for reasons. And yeah, so there it could be quite the extensive process. That's gonna be so fun. I think the loyalty store is going to hang around for a while. They talked about it in the live stream. Stranger's your third, rank 5. I bet he's so fun at rank 5. He's fun at rank 4. It's just the special attack spamming is magnificent. Ugh. Tons of fireworks going off right now. You have no idea why? That's a good question. I don't know things about Canada. I'm sure you could Google it. They're gonna rip out drywall. I think they're gonna rip out some and try and like evaluate just how bad it is. I think it's probably pretty bad. So I would imagine it might be quite the process. But we'll still try and stream anyways. You open another Titan and guess who you got? You got another Silver Samurai. Also, yeah, thank you, Wolverine, for letting me know about the stream stuff. No, it's Silver Samurai, trust. It's not Silver Samurai? Okay. Maybe there's a local event going on of some kind? I know sometimes, like, certain cities, at least over here, have, like, their own insert city name days, and they'll just celebrate, launch fireworks during that. see who's in the tie. You got Wave. Oh, stuff. Mustache Man and a Maxi. You got Triple J? Dude, and you're mad? Triple J is the best, man. He's so good. He actually is pretty fun. Well, with that, you guys, I think we are going to wrap the stream up for the day. We'll give you a nice view of J. Jonah Jameson as we do the outro, I think. The man, the myth, the legend. The best tech in the biz. He's definitely the best at taking photographs. I think probably. Get him off of my screen. All right, guys, we'll be live again tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do since we got Coliseum wrapped up a lot quicker than I thought. We'll probably play some more arena. Maybe we'll dip our toe into Battlegrounds. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, we stream at the same exact time every single day, other than the weekends, of course. But we'd love to have you swing by and become part of our streaming community. If you're interested in doing that, you can subscribe. You can follow over on Twitch and YouTube. We're live on both. So that being said, guys, everybody go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Adios, guys.